Hello Pisces, welcome. This is Love in the Full Moon, take 2. I did a reading for you yesterday, but I didn't like it, so I wanted to do it over again. So here we are, Love in the Full Moon for this December. So thank you, Universe, for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this full moon of December. Thank you for all of our messages for the greatest and highest good for Pisces in love for this month of December, this full moon. This full moon of December. Pisces in love, Universe, grateful, thankful for those messages. Alright, let's get another shuffle. I've already been shuffling for you. Oops. Oh, let's do one more. One more. Oh, that's better. Alright, let's go. Thanks for tuning in. We all know who we are in the story, right? So let's keep that in mind as the cards go down on the table. All right. So I feel as if something really unfortunate has happened between you and your person. Like finances have been tough. I think communication has been really hard. I think there's been this illusion of things are better than they really are. But there's this big explosion that I think was very necessary because I feel like communication came to a real halt between you and your person. And you may have been dealing with a Leo with this card of the Sun, or with possibly an Earth sign. But it's like one person, you know, they did whatever they wanted to do. You know, they were very, very free-flowing. You know, I feel like this person, they're not really committed to anyone, ready to go in a new direction. And I think some of you Pisces might have an opportunity in a new direction. So I think don't resist that, because I get the feeling that some of you want to hold back, or some people are going to want you to, you know, stay. I get, you know, stay, don't go type of energy. But I think you know that, you know, it's like you got to go. This is about you. And, you know, you have your freedom. You value your freedom. But in the home, there was something very unfortunate that happened. Probably, I'm getting the feeling that, you know, you were working on something together and, you know, it's like it became a loss. You lost a lot of money. I left you a little crippled. And it's a really hard issue to talk about because, I mean, you were waiting for this to come in, and now, you know, money's a big issue and it's a problem and you're not talking about it. And, you know, this is really affecting your relationship because everybody's fighting. Because, you know, what you worked so hard for now no longer exists. And there's a lot of threes here, you know, so I feel like one person is very, you know, they do whatever they want to do socially. They go out, they do it without regard to like what's going on at home. Yeah, they lie about what they're up to. So if you are connected and married to someone, you know, I see that, you know, there's someone who, you know, socially does what they want to do and not necessarily with you around. So your partner, you know, it's like more just a one-sided type of relationship. But again, the finances, there was a real, you know, something happened. Either you did not, maybe this thing that you were working so hard for, it just didn't come through. And here again, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. There was a lot of loss of money. Opportunity. Maybe you thought something was going to come in and, you know, it was going to be solve all of your money problems. That didn't happen. You know, this, maybe you were waiting on a loan. That didn't happen. You know, you were hoping for a new offer. That didn't happen. Now you're on guard. You know, because now your other person, what are they going to do? You know, and I feel like you're ready to just, you're off. You're like, well, you figured out, I'm gone. Oh, that's a horrible way to be, but there's a lot of financial loss going on right now in your world. And this isn't for everybody, you know, this is for whoever Pisces has experiences. You know who you are. But in this relationship, there is somebody who is just not committed. So if you were involved with somebody, I think either it's you or it's them. You know, they don't want to forever, you know, happily ever after with you. They want to stay free. See, I think that's a different message. Yeah, they don't want to get married. They don't want to have a kid. They don't want to be wife, husband. They don't want to play house. At least this Pisces doesn't want to play house. So I get the feeling that if you're married, Pisces, okay? Because let's go back to the married Pisces. If you're married, it's a very, very stressed relationship because there's a lot of instability between you and this person. I mean, you know, it's not all, you know, bright and sunny. It's not like it used to be anyway, because this is the past. It used to be really great. But then see how heavy and dark it starts to get. You know, and there's this loss of money, you know, because as somebody who needs to pay the bills, how can you? You don't have enough money. You know, and I think words start to get said between you and your person. I mean, either you're not talking to each other, or if you are talking to each other, you know, you're just really mean and nasty. You know, because this Knight of Wands, look how mean and nasty he looks. He's pissed. He's angry. You know, meanwhile, the other person is feeling all unstable because what am I supposed to do? So I think there's a lot of fighting going on between you and your person right now over the finances. But there's a fresh new start with something. You know, so sometimes you just got to abandon ship. You know, especially if it's for the sake of the relationship. And you just got to look in other options to see how are you going to recover from this financial loss that you're just now dealing with. All right, so let's see. Let's get another deck for some advice regarding this relationship. Thank you, universe, for advice for all of our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love. The Tower. I mean, whatever's going on right now, this whole thing that it's finally like blown up, it's better now. So now the only thing you can do is pick up pieces. So that's the good part about this Tower. No, maybe, you know, things like you know, you're not going to get what you thought as a result of all your work. Maybe, you know, your ships aren't coming in. But there's a fresh new beginning for you. I mean, this Fool, maybe there's an Aries coming in. All right, so let's see. Advice for our Pisces. So here you come. So I think you need to listen to your intuition. You know, it's like this is, the High Priestess is all-knowing. This is your card. And again, we have this Fool. A brand new beginning, a fresh new start. You know, you've worked really hard. You don't want to abandon everything that you've worked so hard for just because you've suffered a loss. It's time to recover from what just recently happened with this financial loss. You know, so I think you need to look at why this happened. I think you went against your instincts. You know, I think, you know, you knew you should have been doing something, and instead you went against your gut, your intuition, and you lost. It happens. All right, so now pick up the pieces. So maybe there's more that's still to come. This full moon, I think a lot really is, you know, I think everything comes out. I think everything comes to a head. This communication, you've got to open that door and start over again. You know, so there's still more to come. There's still more to come out. Because I think there's a part of you that is very confused about moving on. Because somebody really feels very, very hurt. And I think you need to look at that. You need to look at how this all came about. I mean, somebody was out doing whatever they wanted to do. And in the end, it hurt somebody so bad that they're, you know, ready to leave and have their own fresh new start, whether that's you or your person. You guys have worked so hard, but they're done carrying this burden. And they're done fighting. You know, it's almost like they want you to just, you know, do what you want to do, Pisces, but they're out. Or maybe that's you. So you have to make a decision. You know, and you're really confused about whether to leave or not, you know, because you have to look at the hurt and everything that just has happened. Because somebody was out doing whatever they wanted to do, and it cost, you know, a big financial loss in the home. But like I say, this Fool keeps coming out as a fresh new start for you. And whatever this new start is for you guys, it's going to bring a lot of happiness. So I feel like there's hope. But you really got to look at what happened here. You know, that caused, you know, everything to come. So with the Moon card, the Hermit card, it's like the light is shining down on this Two of Wands reversed, this Eight of Cups, and this Ten of Swords reversed. It's like, look at this. You stabbed me in the back. You hurt me. You know, I'm ready to just leave because I'm really confused about where this is ever going to lead. Yeah, look at that. See, and you don't want to see this, but you have to. You have to see how, you know, this really hurt the relationship. Just remember, it's not how it used to be. You guys used to be so happy. What happened? So, something has to come to an end because this can't continue. You know, and there's a fresh new beginning here. I mean, Pisces, opportunity is about to shine upon you. You know, so close this door. You know, either, you know, you go off on your own, like you really want to, you know, or you fix it. But this has to come to an end because you can't continue, you know, to be with somebody and then do what you want to do and it affects everybody, you know, because it's very selfish. It really is. But anyway, the Hermit is asking you to look at that before you, if you are leaving or you are moving and walking away from a relationship, because there is an ending here. It's almost like it's coming, you know, because you need to end something and close this so that you can begin this new beginning that you have here. So emotionally, I think you have to be very clear and calm. All right, well, listen, I'm just going to go with that for now. Pisces, I hope this resonated with someone. If it did, terrific. And if it didn't, that's okay. More readings to come next week. I'll be doing bonus readings, and then it'll be followed with Love in the New Moon. So stay tuned. And at this time, I am open for private readings until December 21st. So if you want to hop into that window and get a private reading, that's a great time to do this right now. And, yeah, until the next time, blessed be. Bye now.